Another episode of Beyond the Gym Floor. Today we're talking about social campaigns. How to put together a content calendar that's not lame, that isn't overwhelming, and that actually builds authority in the space that you want to build authority in. So how do you become the person that your followers, prospects, people think about when they think about getting the exact outcome that you're the best at creating? We unpack lead magnets, scheduling, types of posts, time. We get sidetracked with fun stuff. Some things that we did that we felt really blew up our business early days. How to approach content better to get it to actually be valuable for people, and it doesn't feel shit. It's less friction. It feels exciting to create. It's fun to make. Really, really valuable episode. So I hope you enjoy it. Right now, though, what I'm going to get you to do is just hit the little share button on Spotify. Put this episode up on your Instagram for us. Makes a big impact on how many people view it and download it, which makes a big difference to us. So thank you for doing that in advance. Obviously give at stc.learn a tag for that as well, and we'll pump you out on the stories. Standout PT and our custom sales presentation, both available on the website. If you're interested in working with us at all, just head to those two spots. They're the two main things that we have available right now. So a custom sales presentation, make your sales less shit. Or if you're ready to go, you want to build your business, you want a business that runs well, efficiently, effectively, gets results, makes you the money that you want to, brings the stress levels down, Standout PT is where you need to be. So have a look at those two. But for now, enjoy the app.
It's going to have rhubarb in it again.
That's the goal.
Bro,
That's what
I'm
gets
telling
the
you.
clicks, man.
I'm telling you.
That's what gets the clicks.
Only I could get that. 3 bags of the one that I complained about the most.
Yeah.
Yeah. Only me.
You ready?
Yeah. What we got?
Oh.
No good?
You don't want it.
No, I want it.
You don't
I
want
can tell
it.
why it's look.
You don't want it.
No, really? Has it got rhubarb in it?
It has peach.
Yeah, okay. It's not bad.
This is coffee for the
Yeah.
people listening. Peach,
You can't put peach and rhubarb, so I'm safe.
lemonade,
Lemonade, okay.
red apple.
Red apple. That it?
That's it.
Those 3?
That's it.
That sucks. Yeah. That's interesting.
Antonio's dedication and hard work is so evident in the cup. The peach lemonade and red apple hit you up front with a creamy body and coating mouthfeel that lingers.
Oh, creamy body's good. I'm about a creamy body.
Creamy's about it.
I'm about a creamy body.
Yeah, everything else is just how they made it. I really care.
Like you sound like that. It sounds weird.
Creamy
I'm
body.
about a creamy body. It's just coming out with all the one-liners at the moment on the podcast.
Fucking hell. Do you ever do the weights? Do you ever check?
Yeah.
You do?
Yeah. I weigh my serving every day.
Every day?
Yeah. Or sometimes. So what I've done. This is me in a nutshell. So I count the seconds.
Yeah.
So I've weighed it, but I've counted the seconds to what the weight is.
Yeah.
So then the grind.
Oh, you don't. Okay,
No,
so my grinder sets to seconds.
No, mine grinds a tiny bit too much. Yeah. So I have to pull it just short.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So I count in my head. So it's between 7 and 9 seconds.
So I've got a standalone grinder.
Yeah, it's different.
That I can set. Yeah. How coarse it is.
Yeah, we can
something
set
else and the time.
We can set the course, but I don't think we can set the timer on the grind, right? Oh, really? Can you come to my house and do it for me?
Show me that. Show me that, aka do it.
Just come to my house and can you also clean it?
When was the last time you descaled the inside of your
when Tam stayed over and he couldn't handle it anymore with the light being on. And guess what, Tam? It's still on again.
Mine doesn't have a light. I really should do it. Maybe that's why all my coffee tastes shit.
I weigh mine because it makes it, the cream is, and then Jackson got me onto it too because he was like, bro, you got to.
Yeah.
He's got the scale. So I copied, he's got the setup, he's got the scales and all that. The only thing I want to get is the puncher thing. Because it puts the air pockets in.
Yeah.
And levels it evenly.
So do you measure your yield as well?
No. I just measure.
You can set that on yours, hey, the time of the water.
Oh, yeah.
I can't do that on mine.
I'm pretty happy with my yield though, because I'm like a minimal. I try and have as minimal water as possible.
I have a short black.
Yeah. The one on yours is really, really big.
Yeah, I have 2 shots of water to 1 coffee.
Same.
Yeah, because I want it to last longer.
Yeah, but if you have a coffee in Michael's machine, 1 pump gives you a fucking long black.
Yeah, it's a long black. Yeah. Yeah, dirty water.
I'm not about it.
I've changed the single the single button to half of that though.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that's what I use the single,
Yeah.
and I like a little bit. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm like you guys. You just want the flavour and the cream.
Yeah.
So
You want it to be enjoyable.
Do you know what
on the
upsets
front,
me?
Chase, next to your power button is the grinder mount.
All right.
Upsets me.
I feel like I've done that. I feel like there's still too much comes out.
Just even more. Yeah.
Yeah, but I feel like it's all the way, unless there's
Oh.
like another level. I just haven't pushed it enough.
He's going to break his coffee machine when he gets home.
I'm just,
Oh, no,
no,
but
I
also-
bet you I know what will
You're gonna
happen.
manhandle it.
No. I'll just buy a new one.
You also use the single dose basket. Hey,
Yeah.
we use the double basket, so
Yeah.
it's massive.
I think I've got it on the lowest
Yeah.
time. I think it still goes over, but in my head I count. So I've weighed it and counted. So now I count. So it's always 7
Yeah.
seconds, and then I weigh, and then if I need a little bit more, I give it a couple of these ones. Yeah, a little bit of it.
Yeah, I can't do that on mine because it goes 6 seconds again.
Yeah, no. We can do a little.
Yeah, I think I'll push start stop again. Actually,
Let's turn it on and off from the power.
now you're getting.
Nah, it's
Now you
my
get
morning coffee.
I actually get upset when I stir my coffee and I lose the creme off the top.
Yeah, that's why I put my stevia in, or like whatever it's called, as it's going in.
Yeah,
As the liquid's going in, so I don't have to stir it.
yes, the honey you have to.
Yeah,
You get away with it with the brown coffee and just give it a little.
You have to be so bougie. You need honey.
It's fucking.
Have you put some salt? You should put some salt in your coffee.
I'm thinking about salt in my core,
That's
but let's stay with
salt.
coffee.
Salt on
Talk
the
to me.
core is delightful.
Talk
Put some salt in your coffee.
Why?
Sweet, bitter, salty. It's the perfect. It's the holy trinity, my man.
Wow.
You'll get good pumps at the gym too.
I already have hydrolyte.
Yeah, better pumps.
More salt. More.
Then put some glycerol in there too. You'll get even better pumps.
I have that in my pre-workout.
Yeah, how much glycerol's in there? You should get extra
I think I
glycerol.
deleted it.
Oh yeah, no, there's only a little bit. No, you need more.
Let me see. I still have it in my.
You need
message
more
menu.
glycerol.
More.
All of it.
Always more. How much?
Like 10, 20 grams.
10, 20 grams.
But you got to drink like 2 liters of water, like not like one, because you need water. The glycerol needs water. That's like part of the way it
Did
works.
you say 2 liters of water?
If you had 20 grams, yeah, you'd need
Bruh.
2 liters.
I wouldn't be able to pose after my training. I look fat.
So I'm gonna do at the photo shoot. Watch this, mate. Watch this guy
What's your protocol? Tell me.
coming in swole.
I might message you for
Nah.
a protocol.
Nah, I'm not giving that away for free.
You can give it to
Not
me.
on the internet.
Give me mine.
You can
next
have
weekend.
it. You can have it.
Yeah.
So
I'm
I've been
at a-
writing peaks for photo shoots and contest prep
Yeah.
all month.
I
so-
just assumed I'm not lean enough, so it's just like just eat at maintenance for a week. Probably
See.
be the goal.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you just have to see. Depends what the look you're going for. Like
Full.
yeah. If you're gonna
Oh,
wear like a revealing singlet, like then absolutely lean into the fullness as much as possible.
Yeah.
So I'm
Yeah.
doing. Like I'm not. My business isn't I need to see Jason with his shirt off to
Yeah.
make sure he's like I can tell he's good at his job.
Yeah.
I just want good shots of me in the gym.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like that attitude.
Yeah.
Might have to.
I also have very lean delts and arms, so it works in my favor.
Same. My back looks pretty good too.
Yeah. Take your shirt off.
back came in late.
No, yeah, my back's.
Yours
my
is
back-
always late though. Mine's normally first.
Well, I kind of feel like it's been a bit leaner than it normally. It's holding on right now. It's
Yeah.
not lean at all.
Yeah.
Well, it's not lean at all. But by my standards,
Yeah,
Even
yeah.
when I said yesterday, 3 weeks to be less fat, someone's like, where? And I'm like, bro,
Yeah.
I've
There's
got it.
levels to the shit.
And I'm like, I hide it really well.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, my back is hanging on.
I can't believe. So last week I did my low week, my very low week, but it wasn't super adherent. Usually I get away with it. But my steps were low.
Yeah.
Fuck, man. Barely any progress.
Yep.
Average 6.5, 7 versus 11.
Yeah, right.
And
Usually the diet's the
skeleton
thing
move.
that if you're fucked around on your diet though, yeah, it's like
I think I can usually get away with it
because you're
my output's
piggybacking
so
on
high.
the output.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, that's fair.
LJ gets shared around at home more.
Yeah.
So I was doing less.
Yeah, I gotta. You know how I was like, I shouldn't do I can't be fucked doing the 15 minutes. Yeah, I'm like, nah, go back to doing the 15 minutes.
Yeah.
It's like when you were doing that, it's like you were getting
was
huge
progressing.
movement.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's been tough with traveling. I don't want to make excuses. I could have done it. So
Yeah.
yeah, that's like I said in the last podcast. Like it was that. Once I had that assessment of my physique, I'm like,
Do the thing.
straight up pissed off, just marching to that fucking Stairmaster thing, and I'm like, all right, just do this.
I made a couple other changes too. I feel like it's probably in my head. That's actually all fine.
Yeah. Like, I know it'll come though. Like, you know.
Yeah.
Things will happen. It just happens in waves. It doesn't happen in a straight, like, you know, action reaction type deal.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, that's a really good one. Yeah.
I don't know what that is, but it's good.
Yeah.
So you're happy? Peach, lemonade, red apple.
I'm happy because it doesn't have rhubarb in it, so I'm happy. Because I've just been drinking the same bag. Like,
sounds like a nice, like, cold option.
Well, I've been making iced long blacks at home.
How do you make it?
So double shot, and then water, filtered water and ice, and then shoot into a shoot cup, and then pour and a little stir and let it sit for a minute. That's just.
Do you do a hot girl walk after that?
The hot girl walk happens in the morning.
Yeah,
with my
less
handsome dog.
Less hot girl.
I tell you what, you don't need a
walk.
puppy. You don't need a puppy to get attention if you got a nice looking dog.
Mav is a very good looking dog.
Yeah, I got stopped 3 times on the walk on Sunday.
I bet.
Yeah, so I'm like, we've got. I was like, we got a chance if Steph leaves us, bro.
Yeah. I'm still battling with dogs, man. I saw it was a few weeks ago now. Saw a collie pup.
Yeah,
it's like ran up to the pram, laid down, rolled over for a pat. I just like gave it a pat, and then I was like, I need to walk away.
Yeah, well, you're a dog person too.
Yeah, just miss my dog so much.
Yeah, fucking oath, man. I miss too. Like, even just we were just lying with Mav in bed last night. I'm like, this is not enough.
Yeah,
This is a king size bed. We're gonna fit a whole large dog on this bed. Yeah, it's not enough for me.
Yep,
it's happening. It'll happen.
Every time I see a bluey, I'm just like,
yeah.
Sucks. I could never have another bluey. Like, never.
Nah, you probably don't have the time and shit.
Yeah, or just like emotionally.
Yeah,
it's like I can't have a dog that looks like that again.
Yeah, that's crazy because I definitely can.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they don't look the same.
Yeah. Yeah, like even just like Shadow and Indy were so different, but I'm just, if I see blue fur now, I'm like, no.
That's fair. That's fair.
Maybe I'm just like not ready yet.
I always say I go bi-coloured and go this with the shepherds, and then when I see a black one, I'm like, nah, like, I just have this like, attraction.
There's a big one near my place. It's probably as big as Mav.
Yeah.
Bi-coloured. I'm like, big square head. Like,
yeah, mad.
It's a good looking dog.
Yeah, they're so good. I swear everyone in our neighbourhood has one now.
Really?
Yeah, so popular, man.
Interesting.
Yeah. I mean, like, the second most popular dog breed, like across the world, apparently.
Across the world makes sense.
Yeah, golden retriever's number 1, which makes sense.
Yeah.
You know, big family dog, kind of chill and stuff, and then there's second. Yeah.
Yeah. I wonder if that includes like service animals, guard dogs and shit.
Possibly. Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, because there's surely not that many domestic ones.
They're family dog, yeah, absolutely. In the United States, there's so many of them.
Yeah, but compared to like a Shih Tzu or a Maltese or
maybe it's like just good dogs.
Just dogs bigger than you need.
Dogs that aren't shit. No, I'm kidding. Just joking.
Dogs that weigh more than your slipper.
Maybe it was a big dogs only list.
Maybe. Yeah.
But like, I reckon
Staffies.
That makes sense. I reckon it makes sense. Like, you know,
Staffies.
A lot of people get dogs to like protect their home.
Well, I was also thinking.
Then they're going to be the best choice.
From the old Point Cook residence page, there is quite a bit of theft around here.
Yeah, so I reckon they're the perfect mix of like guard dog, family dog. Yeah. So that's probably
I'd get a Roddy for the same reason.
Yeah, they're same. They kind of can't fall into that same category. Yeah, but all big dogs are good. All dogs are good, to be fair. Yeah. If you get a shit dog, like, you can have any shit dog in a breed.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
And it's usually just a shit owner. 9 times out of 10.
Besides, like, Shadow wasn't a shit dog, like, to be fair.
We just called her a shit dog.
Yeah, it's kind of unfair when you think about it.
It was affectionate. It was said with affection.
It's not a good name. It's not a good name. It's not a nickname you want.
Yeah, she didn't really seem bothered, to be fair.
Yeah, she didn't really do anything to warrant it, to be fair.
No. Just like wanted to hang out sometimes.
Yeah.
No, it was the bark that got me.
Yeah.
In these halls, rough.
Yeah, that's the only thing that's like the female dogs, like the bark, even in the shepherds, is like, it's not it.
Yeah.
It's annoying. Yeah. It's like an annoying pitch.
Yeah.
It's not a deep.
Yeah, the Roddy barks.
Stay off my backyard.
Even the, what did you say before?
Retriever.
The golden has a good bark.
Yeah.
Deep.
Mav's got the best bark. It's sick.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's so good. When the neighbours come out and like put their shit in the bin and he's like getting all staunch, I'm like, get him.
Yeah.
Do it real loud. So no one comes in this house.
Yeah. It's fun as fuck. The two of them walking into your house without you at the front door. I'm very confident with dogs. It's just like...
Yeah, it's pretty
It's
intimidating.
a lot of animal.
It's pretty intimidating.
Yeah,
I was Steph and I do this thing where like we play, like we role play. So I'll like start like punching the couch next to her, so it looks like we're fighting.
Yeah.
And it looks like I'm laying into her, and he stands over her, and like kind of starts clapping his jaw, and I'm like, I don't know how far I want to take this because this is pretty terrifying. And then one time he just like he didn't even latch on. He just clapped my hand.
Yeah.
And I like cowered like a little bitch. It hurt so bad, man. I was like, imagine if he like bit down on that. He's like, your hand's gone, dude.
Yeah.
Like breaking bones and shit. But I was like, he was a bit scared because he was like, I gotta protect mum, but dad's like the boss.
Yeah.
And then I was like, yeah, good boy. It's all right, bro. It's like, that's exactly what I want you to do.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so that's cool. At least I know he'll protect her if he needs to.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not me though, I'm fucked. It's like the guy's laying into me, he's probably biting me at the same time.
Stop being violent.
Yeah, at least he'll protect her.
So apparently we touched on the lead magnet last episode.
Yep.
I feel like we should unpack it more today.
We did touch
So
on
I want
the
to go
lead
into
magnet.
like content scheduling and stuff. So we did the campaign workshop in Standout PT yesterday.
Yeah.
Which is always really fun. It's watching people like,
Yeah.
it's not so scary.
Remove the overwhelm.
Yeah. Yeah, it was funny as I knew a guy in Standout at the moment, and I showed him the current Learn one. So it's like, here's the 3 reels a week that are campaign, here's the 3 that aren't. Landing page, this is this, and I showed the Google Doc, and he was just like,
what is
it's
this?
so fucking simple.
Oh, yeah, nice.
Yeah, like the other way, I was like, if I had shown you this folder at the start of today, you all would have just went,
yeah,
I am leaving the
what the fuck
fitness
is
industry.
this? What is this shit? Yeah.
You want me to make how many fucking reels? But yeah, instead it was just, we did the outline, and I was like, you just add this layer, and this layer, and this layer, and this layer, and he was like, got it.
Yep.
You obviously make all the SEC fit lead magnets.
Yeah.
Primarily.
Just a rogue.
I think we spoke last time about, do you need one? I don't think you do. I think you just need to have a call to action permanently in something that you're talking about.
At the start, maybe, yeah.
Yeah, because I think with the campaign creator, what I was trying to get across to the guys, so we say marketing campaign, and it sounds really scary and bougie and all of that for personal trainers, but it's really just like call it a content calendar. It's what most people call it.
Yeah, like a themed content
yeah,
calendar.
but it's not fucking wanky.
Yeah.
It's not like fucking swap this for that Tuesday. It's like that's nothing.
Like fast food swaps and shit.
Yeah, it's like you still have to sit down on the day and think like, what swap am I going to do today? And it's not tied to anything. There's no message. There's no consistency. There's no branding.
Yeah, it's
there's
just
no personality.
information.
It's just like, if I post this, people will click like. And that's
it's just stuff.
fuck, it doesn't make any sales. That's how you say big accounts with no clients. Instead, the goal of your social media should be to present yourself as an authority in a space.
Yeah.
So people know you as the person.
Yep.
Some people even put it in their names. Like they have the Instagram, like the muscle doc. It's like,
yeah.
I know, I'm pretty sure Jordan hates that now. He wishes he could have changed it.
Yeah, you can't now though.
No, he said that. It's like, it got too far away from me.
Yeah.
It's like, you'll see like such and such strength coach or whatever that are trying to define that message.
Yep.
And then the content not always is aligned with it.
Yep.
So the lead magnet, really, in my opinion, the lead magnet doesn't actually do that much. It's the content you build around it and the authority you build from having it.
Yep.
Do you agree?
To a certain point.
Mm.
Yeah.
You think a higher quality lead magnet?
I think it all.
Have you seen it convert?
I think it's all valuable though. Like,
yeah,
because there's benefit to giving something of value to somebody already positions you in a better, steed than if you didn't have it.
Agreed.
And then you still have to have a consistent message in your content that is of the same kind of
to drive them there.
Wavelength as the magnet though. Like you can't have a horrible Instagram page with no message and no distinct identity and then just have something of value to give away. Like that's not gonna convert that much.
Yeah.
You know, there still needs to be some consistency on, here's what I'm giving away as a value add to you for free.
Yeah.
And then when you land on the page, it's like, it makes sense why you would do that, because it's whatever you're giving away is a subfraction of what you offer.
Yeah.
So yeah, I agree. But I still think there's value in the magnet as well.
Yeah.
You know, because they're like, we organically built, like we filled our books with our online coaching really manually.
Yep.
Like we were like, you know, video stories, outreach, polls, etc. And like we would, if we like were able to get a conversation with someone, like we would have that conversation.
Yep.
So there was a lot of manual work.
Mm-hmm.
I think now, like, is, you know, reputation, referrals, but then we can maintain the I guess like the current levels that we're at as a business as well, because we give away good quality shit for free.
Yep.
And but the page is still on the same wavelength as the magnet.
Yeah.
Because the reels are good, like the content is good, all that stuff is
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's interesting. Have you had many people come through that are like, I downloaded this and now I want to do coaching?
I don't really ask them. I probably should.
Or just even names that you see pop up, hey?
Yeah, but I get a lot of people that are like, my friend, my partner, my this told me to. So they've most likely either seen the content, downloaded the free shit, or a combination of all that. And then when their friend's like, I need an online coach, they're like, go see this guy.
Yeah. It's interesting. That's my only I guess caveat is for the people that don't have one, don't not do it because you don't have a good lead magnet. Because in my experience, people that download the lead magnet aren't necessarily the people that buy.
Yeah. Well, they're not going to buy straight away, I'd say, because you want to try
You're trying to figure it out.
You're trying to figure it out. But there'll become a point. But that's where it's important to have everything. You know, we talk about all the time.
Yeah.
Because you want those people are like, oh, it's a 3 to 6 month down the track type thing for them.
Yeah.
So they're going to implement it. They're going to make it work for them. Then they're going to hit a roadblock of like, all right, I need something personal. You're in the forefront of their mind because you still show up, obviously, on top of that with the message. So then when they get to that roadblock, you're the first person they come to.
Yeah.
And then there's going to be a very small, like, the odds or the percentage of people that are downloading something for free that are in that like willing to buy mindset. So it's like, even they say it's like 3%, like it's probably even less than that if they're going down the free information
of the
route.
people that have done that they've already not in that class. It's fine.
Yeah, so you'd probably be more wanting to think about those guides as like, you know, conscious, aware, or maybe not consciously aware of a problem. Yeah. But they're the people that you want to work with. Yeah. So then they look at it and they're like, oh, this is all the stuff I'm fucking up with. But now I know there's more. I need to take this to the next level. Yeah.
Yeah. So whether you do or don't have a lead magnet, if you wanted to build one, the ones we've done that are successful, you've got good feedback about, what would you say they need?
As in, what do you need inside the lead magnet itself?
So if you're going to make a guide, you're going to make a program, you're going to make a whatever, what's required?
I think it needs to be you got to start with like, who's the person that you're working with, and the problems that they face. Like, it has to, at the end of the day, it has to come down to that first. Because then you've got to work out like, what problem are you going to solve for that person has, and then how are you going to make it as valuable as possible for free? Yep. Because then after that, it's easy, right? Yep. Like if the person, if it is a glute guide, if it is tracking your macros, if it is
ultimate squat guide,
a fat loss cheat sheet, if it is a squat guide, you can do a squat guide that's like universally throw over like the whole industry, or you can make a squat guide for a specific type of person. So you need I don't think the squat guide, the universal squat guide bangs as hard as the squat guide that is for. So then, once you kind of have a really clear idea of who that person is and you create this guide, it's like, then you go in on the benefits of it. it has to instantly change their behavior.
Yep.
It has to instantly give them something. As soon as they read that guide, there has to be something that instantly is beneficial to them.
Yep.
I think that's the best place to start.
Yeah, I agree.
It's the same with the value add in the consult. Like we talk about, like what's the thing that if the person signed up or didn't, they instantly walk away from that consult and get something that changes their life.
Yeah.
Doesn't have to change their life in total. It just has to alter their life in a positive way towards their goals. The lead magnet should do the same.
Yeah,
but it should solve a problem, but it should create another one.
Yeah.
So it is, this general approach that they're going to get generalized help with, and then they're going to hit to a point and go, hang on, how do I make adjustments for me, and how do I make this squat work for me and my stance and my grip, and I cave when I lift up through the upper back, like how do I fix that? And that's like a personalized program, and working on your upper back strength, and maybe front loading your squat so that you stand more upright, like whatever.
Yeah.
That's when they start to ask the question of like, maybe I need to get a coach.
Yeah. Yeah, I think next one I'm going to do is actually going to be a powerlifting guide.
Yeah.
And it's going to be, the guides I've got coming are like, they're not universals. Like you're already squatting.
Yeah.
You're probably not going to watch this and go into the gym the first time and pick up a barbell.
Yeah.
Like I'm squatting, and then all of these things are probably shit that my clients that compete still miss. Like just the nuanced level of detail. And then I'm going to do like become a powerlifter. Like your first powerlifting meet, what you need to do, what you need to think about, all of that. It'll be interesting to see which one does better. Like if the more specific, because as you were saying that, I was like, oh, maybe I should call like the squat one, like your first double bodyweight squat or something like that.
Oh, 100%.
But yeah, compared to like your first powerlifting meet being more specific, I'd be curious to see which one.
Yeah, I would say that if you assign a metric to the outcome, you're going to get more people dialed in. Like you won't necessarily get as many, but you'll get really high quality, kind of leads from that.
Yeah,
because you want to work with people who want a double bodyweight squat. Yeah, like you don't want to work with someone who like can't put a bar on their back. Yeah, I mean, sorry.
No, I don't want to. I can't really online.
Your demographic most of the time are already comfortable with that, so that was probably a poor choice of words.
Yeah, and it's just value.
Yeah.
Like a lot of the consults I do, and anyone that I've ever turned away or suggested like maybe go somewhere else, is like my value as your coach is I'm very good at programming. I'm very good at periodizing nutrition, and I'm very good at getting you to believe in yourself. If you're not motivated, you can't go to the gym, you don't know your way around, you're insecure about training.
Yeah, it's not a good fit.
Like the boundary online is too big for me to cross well.
Correct.
When you could just pay what you pay me for an hour with a trainer.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I think it's not just like I don't want to. It's because I had a fucking great time at U-Strong doing that.
Yeah, true.
And I think the only reason I reiterate that is because it's important for trainers to hear it.
Yep.
Just because you want a book of competitors, it should be fun to get everyone to squat.
Yeah. So I took a challenge on last week. I signed a client up and I was like, this isn't the client I work with.
Yeah.
And I was like, fuck it.
Like weight loss or something?
Yeah, it was just like someone who I've had a client in a similar position many moons ago who I did really well with. And I'm like, okay, it's cool. It's time to do it again.
Yeah.
And it wasn't like, training 4 or 5 days a week, like everything in check. It was someone who's like not in a great way, unfortunately, for many reasons. And I'm like, I can do this.
Yeah.
It's not my client.
Yeah.
But I was like, I'm willing to take the challenge on. Fuck it.
Yeah. If you're committed, I am. I like that.
Yeah. So that's what that whole like your niche isn't your market, right? Your market's way bigger. Yeah. Your skill set's good. Yeah.
All right. So needs to hit a pain point very specifically.
Yeah. Pain point, instant value.
Yeah.
Solves a problem, creates another.
Yep. Have you noticed success rates differing in length, or feedback? Let's say.
From what people have told me, the shorter is the better. But I think the people that I work with learn and want to know and are either coaches or enthusiasts of fitness. So they will dive into something a little bit more detailed.
Yeah.
And again, I think that's just understanding the person that you have that you work with.
Yeah.
Like the average of the clientele you have.
Yeah.
So mine's like a personal trainer, obviously, because
Yeah.
70% of my guys are coaches, and the other 30 are like interested in fitness. So they do want to know. They don't want to just be told what to do.
Yeah, it's interesting. I can't remember Mitch. Shout out Mitch in Standout.
Yep. Good guy.
Fucking loves it.
Yeah.
Just like loves it.
Ask great questions too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very cerebral.
Yep.
I think is a good word to describe him.
Mm-hmm.
Very thinky, all
Process-based,
detail, all of that. So he has trouble when we do workshops like, no, the heading's a line. He's like, but it's 6. So he has trouble with that. And like one thing I sort of said to him is like, and I got this from Jess yesterday as well. Oh, Voldemort. It's been a while.
True.
It's been a while.
Sounds.
We're going to get Jess back in the studio. Maybe
We do.
next week.
We do.
Now that I think she's got Fridays off
we can.
now.
Yeah, I think so. That'd be good. That'd be fun. We haven't done that in ages.
And tell everyone how the gym we opened is doing that we don't talk about anymore. It's doing well, just to be clear.
Yeah.
We're not talking about it because it's going shit.
Jess just disappears. It's because it's not.
So yeah, back to Mitch. So if that's how you communicate and you find it really clunky and challenging to be punchy, maybe it's okay to accept your audience also talks like that. Especially online, like there's enough people.
Yeah.
There's enough out there that are also nerdy and want all the details and the nuance and they want to unpack it, and they aren't Jason's clients that are like, big weight lift, bro.
Yep.
Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think a good example of that is Ben Mayfield.
Yep.
Some of the most nuanced and longer form, short form content, but is doing very well.
Yep.
So, yeah, I think sometimes it's okay to just lean into what you're comfortable with and good at.
Yeah, we need to be able to articulate your message, right? So
Yeah.
I think lean into whatever that is, whether it is longer or shorter.
Yeah.
But at the end of it, you want someone to come away with the message that you were trying to deliver.
Of course. Yeah, as long as it's not wash.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're talking in circles.
Yeah.
But you got to practice. So if it is longer, it's sweet. The more you do it, you'll be able to shave it down.
Yeah.
But yeah.
So I've gone the opposite with this guide. Same. We talked about it last week. It was like, this is going to be for my clients. So
yeah.
If you want to compete, you'll read the 30 pages you need to read of all 3 guides.
Yeah. Yeah, I tried my best to do both. So it's like there's a short summary part, and then it's, it's like for the ones that want more detail.
Yeah.
Fuck, man, sometimes it's just like,
yeah,
I'm not going to put all this effort in to summarize something for you.
Agreed.
Because you're not going to get the value.
Yeah.
You're not going to be able to come out of it and instantly do something that could change your day, your life, your results.
Yeah.
So if you are one of those people that's committed, you'll go the extra step.
Yeah.
Because all the clients that I have that do well are the extra step type people.
Yeah.
Like they're willing to do what it takes. You almost have to, like a fucking caged lion, you got to hold them back and shit,
Yeah. I wish I had my squat guide when I started squatting.
Wish I had everything when I started.
Yeah. But it's like, I was that guy.
Yeah.
30 pages, let's go. I'm excited.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, like how do I get the YouTube videos from this back then to my TV with like a HDMI cord to fucking, you know what I mean? Like, I want to see it. That's going to be my afternoon. Yeah.
Yeah, and I think if you have an idea of the type of person you want to work with, what you deliver and how it's put together is a really big litmus test for or a way of like filtering that field.
Yeah.
Because like I don't want someone who watches a 30-second video and thinks they're an expert on an exercise.
Yeah.
And then starts challenging people with like decades of fucking experience, and I don't want those people.
Yeah.
So I want to create
Clearly Jason is not on TikTok.
I want to create a message and information for someone who is going to put the time into their own skills and habits and their ability, and I am there to help harness it.
Yeah.
I am there to help push it in the direction that it should be, and the content that I create is how I filter that.
Yeah.
Because you're an 18-year-old kid and you see a 30 page guide, you're like, fuck that, I can't pay attention for that long. It's like, sweet, well, how are you going to pay attention when I do your check-ins and when we do, there's all these little things.
Your workout goes for 9
minutes.
It's
like, yeah, that's it. You got your workout, your check-ins, you got your supplement protocol, your nutrition protocol, and it's like, you have to pay attention and know all of that, and then you got to plan ahead.
Yeah.
If you can't read a fucking A4 sheet of paper with a bunch of words on it, you're not ready.
Yeah.
You're not ready. You're not old enough, mature enough to do that yet. Yeah.
And then I think if you're for you listening, you then need to consider if you've got the opposite client, it needs to be suitable for them.
Absolutely.
So we've done it. We made the most complicated spreadsheet ever before MyFitnessPal existed, which was MyFitnessPal on a page.
It's pretty good.
And to be fair, we had some genest of poppest clients do it.
Yeah, and we're fucking killing it.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, fuck it. Make it all complex. Don't worry about it. I was going to say, make it really, here's a checklist and here's easy, low friction for your clientele.
But you and I knew it.
We fucking dominated.
No,
so.
but yeah, but we were so good at it.
Yeah, I know.
That we made it simple.
Yeah.
So when the conversations happened, you know what?
We made it complex.
The people that wanted it,
system.
the people that wanted it learned because they asked the right questions and we were able to help them.
Yeah.
Because, there were ones that didn't apply themselves and then it wasn't.
Yeah.
It was too complicated.
Yeah.
But it was too complicated because they didn't try.
Yeah.
So we were able to harness the ones, again, that were willing to put the work in. And then the ones that just looked at the numbers and just went, I don't know how to do this. They just gave up, didn't ask us how to, to help them out or whatever. And that's how.
Yeah.
But, that was the start. Again, that's the start of us having the people we have today.
Yeah. It's being able to communicate that to regular folk.
Putting them on the hypertrophy programs and all of that stuff. You and I are throwing them in the deep end rather than, we're talking about how people work from the bottom.
Yeah.
We always started up the top.
Yeah.
And it's now we both have books of clients that we can start at the top and
not move much.
You don't have to pivot.
Yeah.
But that's not an accident. It's because we always treated everybody with the greatest amount of respect because we were like, your potential is up here.
Yeah.
How can we meet where you're at?
The only caveat to that is to continue to respect them no matter how far down they come.
Yeah. True.
Yeah.
That's
because there's a lot of coaches
point.
that are like, I'm starting from the top, and if you don't fucking like it, fuck off.
If you're here,
nah, bro.
The challenge for you as the coach is to bring them up.
Yeah,
that shows that is actually a test of how good you are at your job.
Yeah,
because anyone can work with somebody who just follows it and does the thing. If you can bring somebody up who's here to there, you're a good communicator, you're a good motivator, you're good at your job, your skills, your programming, all of that. It shows how good you are.
Yeah. And they're where the best transformations happen.
Yeah, and then that's when you attract.
If you start with just eat protein every meal and go to the gym 3 times a week, if you can start there, and then you've got tracking, squat, bench, deadlifts, competitions, blah, 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 they're the ones. You look at the befores, the afters of both performance and body composition and mentality and confidence and real-world life impact. They're the ones, man.
Yeah, agreed.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it is hard getting the balance right. I know I kind of just shat on the way where you were going with that, with us.
Yeah.
But you've got to be
No, but I think so. Yes and no. So we didn't have MyFitnessPal, right? You and I sat down with NutLab on the fucking computer and a piece of paper and wrote down, all right, and I need 50 grams of protein because Pollock would life for breakfast.
Yeah.
I need to have it from steak. And I need this much fat, and I need to have it from nuts. I'm going to put some brown sauce on it and eat it. So we write it down, and I need 3 cups of spinach.
Yep.
Then we write the next meal. Then we write the next meal. And we were like, our clients won't do this.
No.
So we went and got all that data, put it into a spreadsheet, and then it just said, eat these amounts of these foods this many times a day.
Yeah, it was like a table, eh? So we had all the main protein sources, fat sources, and carb sources. You just pick.
You set your macros at the top.
Yeah.
And then off you go.
Yeah.
So it's just every meal you need 200 grams of chicken or 220 grams of rump steak or whatever. The only shortcoming with it was we couldn't track the overlap.
Yeah, that was the hard part, right? Because there was trace amounts, but we could do it now.
Yeah, everyone was low on. Everyone got their calories set lower
Correct.
Because we couldn't track like the fat in their meat.
Well, there
or
were
the
trace
carbs in their
amounts of
fats and all that kind of shit.
We definitely could now because I've got the algorithm. In my head, I know how I would do that.
Yeah. We just didn't have the software to do it then.
Yeah, but I also didn't understand the spreadsheets like I do now because I could definitely just put the nutritional qualities and then there's like a total amount at the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
But it was still fucking good.
It worked. People were in good shape.
That's when the Taylor cycle diet manifested, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
we were doing it.
Remember we had the dashboard and shit as well. Like Pat made the dashboard.
Mm-hmm.
It's fucking hectic, man.
Yeah,
printed out like the 4 weeks.
Yeah,
it's pretty good.
Yeah,
it was fucking light years ahead of
bro.
The time, right?
I don't know what it is yet, but there's something in the next 12 months. I'm gonna say it on the podcast here. There's something that we're gonna do that's gonna be like that again. Because we had it for ages. Like no one else is doing this.
Yeah. We'll see.
Yeah. We had an online coaching platform before online coaching was a thing.
Yeah.
Wouldn't recommend that.
It's pretty expensive.
It's very expensive, and if no one's ready for it, no one buys it.
Yeah. And if you don't know how to market it too, it's pretty tough.
Ouch. Did you see Max's post? The mistakes I've made?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll put that on there. 50 G's laters.
Yeah.
Okay. So what point we were trying to make with all of that? Whatever thing that you're going to make needs to meet the client where they are. Respect them enough to push that standard as high as you can, but be able to turn the dial back. Yeah,
and just do it in a way that you feel comfortable to deliver the message and your ability is at its greatest.
Yeah. Yeah. So that turned into resources then and actually turned into our nutrition model. So this applies not to just building a lead magnet.
Yeah.
Because the content that you have in your app needs to be the same.
Yeah.
Your onboarding, if you got a 25-minute onboarding video and you got Gen Pump clients, no one's watching it.
Yeah.
And how many times do you hear that and stand out?
Yeah, I
was actually got one and no one watches it.
Yeah, I did a mentoring call with someone the other day, and
or you have 30 people watching and it's on mute. And no one tells you.
Yeah, fucking hell. Wow. But yeah, I had a mentoring call with one of the guys the other day, and we were talking about the onboarding process for them, like how do they layer it. And the first question I asked them was like, who are the people you work with?
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, so do you think is it better to just like prioritize, like make the totem pole of like what do they need to know and what's the number one thing that you want that person coming in first week? Training, obviously.
Yeah.
Knowing how to use the program, knowing what their workouts are for the week.
Yeah.
And it's like, okay, so that's the first reminder. Maybe it's an email, just to remind them, and you tell them in their first week as well. Next week's nutrition.
Yeah.
You got all the resources. Which one's the one you want them to read first?
Mm-hmm.
What do you want them to know next about nutrition, et cetera, et cetera. And then it's like, what could you onboard someone over or like orientate them over 3 weeks?
Yeah.
Just so they don't get that overwhelmed. Where like someone like the clients that say maybe Ben and I work with, it could just be one kind of video. This is everything you need to know.
It's usually a video of their program.
Yeah, this is it.
How to use the app is in the app, and then they get a video from us.
Yeah, this is where we're starting.
Program.
Yeah.
And your nutrition's this.
Correct. Yeah.
In a few weeks, we'll do this.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So my take home from all of that, and I guess the approach that I'm taking at the moment, make resources for your client and make them public.
Yeah.
And I actually, to the point where I wrote it, and then I was like, hey, ChatGPT, this is my thing. Can you please add a 2-week free coaching offer to anyone that downloads the guide? And it put it like a little bit at the start and then at the very end.
Yep.
Like it was just, this could go in the app tomorrow. Because it's built for my clients. And then I just added a CTA.
Yeah.
I think if you come at it from there, it'll be way better than if you...
I need to make this to get clients. Absolutely.
Yeah, I'm going to make a sales document that I'm going to hide shit and deliberately not include. Like there's not much about programming in there because I'm like, I think in the video, I'm like, I could talk for 12 hours about programming.
Yeah.
But for now, squat twice a week. Once heavy, once kind of skill-based. Yeah. And you should be okay. That's it.
Nice.
Because I was like, this becomes too big.
Yeah.
Not because...
And you lose the message too.
I don't want to give you that.
Yeah. Gatekeeping the knowledge, yeah.
Yeah, it's just, you have enough information here. We'll talk about programming another time.
Yeah, and you lose the message. It becomes blurrier the more shit you add, right?
Correct. Yeah.
Yeah. So you just got to really be great at honing in on what the actual thing is. That's
But yeah, if you sit down to make one, make it for your clients.
Yeah, absolutely.
So if you're going to do a 7-day strength program, what is the intro program you would give clients that signed up that have a strength goal?
Yep.
Write the best one and give it away for free.
Mm.
So they're still up there, I think. Like we did the weekend intensive. We've packaged those workshops as giveaways.
Yep.
Like the value compass is up there. I think there was a couple of other ones we did. Because they're awesome. But it's like 1 out of 14 units in standout.
Yeah, and it solves some problems but creates more.
Yeah, so from a marketing standpoint, it still wins. Because you're never going to be able to do everything in one guide.
Yeah, and you're never going to know how to do it 100% to the capacity that you have because you need some guidance to do it.
Correct.
But it's still better than nothing that you had previous before that, so it still solves a problem.
But it's way
Gives you
better
value.
quality than if I made a resource that was like some vague copy. Say the value compass, like if I made a vague, you just need to know who your client is, their problems, and
just like
what you do,
like
and
a
that's
niching, a general like niching.
Yeah,
thing,
it's fucking useless.
Yeah.
What do you call it? Semester one.
Semester one
coaching.
business coaching. Yeah.
Yeah. It's like we're in fucking.
Just talk about niching.
We're in year 4, guys. Like,
Talk about niching up your prices. Business coach.
Yeah. Oos. I made
Wear a suit with no clothes. Sit next to an expensive car. Business coach.
Yeah. I was actually going to say, sit in your fucking parents' 3rd bedroom and tell us how you made 10 grand last month. Sure, bro. Fuck me.
Yeah.
Anyway, that was going to be a rabbit hole, but I'm leaving it alone.
Yeah. Let's not become salty this early in the day. It's Wednesday. It's not Friday.
So we've agreed the league magnet's useless without content to support it.
Yeah.
So I would suggest that having a posting schedule is very important.
Yeah. 100%. Yeah. Especially if you're not consistent on Instagram or not consistent on your social media.
Yeah.
Like you have to create a schedule, man. Like, how's it any different to like a client who's not consistent with their meals?
Yeah.
You would say to them, like, plan forward, think your feeding times.
Yeah.
Even if they're not consistent with their workouts, what do you say to your client? Like, when are you going to train? Book it into your schedule.
Yeah.
Posting is exactly the same.
Yeah. I in the workshop yesterday looked at it like a program.
Yeah.
It's like you guys don't walk into the gym and be like, what am I going to train today?
Yeah. Just going to use the cables for half an hour.
Yeah. And you've all done it where you go on holidays. You don't have a program or the gym's different. You're like,
yeah. And you have like the most mid-workout
yeah,
ever.
it's shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then you're like, wasn't that good? And then maybe you miss the next day or whatever. The same thing happens on socials.
Yeah.
If you have to constantly think about it, what do I need to do? What should I post? What's the right thing to post? It's a fucking nightmare.
Agreed.
If you sit down and write down a schedule, then you've got some hope.
Yeah.
I'm not going to say it's done, but you've got some hope.
Yeah.
So what we do is take that lead magnet and break it into 4 sections.
Yes.
Those 4 sections will usually just be the topics covered.
Yeah.
in it.
Overarching.
Yeah. So most of ours are actually the same 4 categories: goals, training, nutrition, measure. It's kind of
results kind of thing. Yeah.
Yeah. It's like that's the default, and then it's like to build muscle, to lose body fat, to lift heavier, to whatever. Like that's the structure that we follow. So then you've got that broken down. So then you just go, okay, so week 1, I'm talking about the goals part.
Yep.
And I'm either going to talk about it, gold standard, I think, is 4 times.
Yep.
With 2 lifestyle posts. I would say that's gold standard of
if you're just
posting frequency.
If you're like, that's just the thing. If that's the one thing you do, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. You could do 2 and 2 would also work. Like,
If you're doing none, it's like two's better than none.
Yeah. Another little hack that we've tried with like busy people, gym owners and stuff like that, people that have full books that are just trying to move online or whatever, and content isn't something that they can sit down and do a lot of, or they find it overwhelming, there's lots of friction early, they're still trying to figure it out, is for 4 posts, only do 2 topics.
Yeah.
And do 2 pieces of content on the one topic.
Just double up on it, yeah. Reel in a carousel.
Yeah.
Easiest cheat code ever.
100%. Reel goes out one day, swipe post goes out the next day. And we reiterate this a lot. Every time we do the workshop, I'm like, so I've been doing this for 6 months. Does anyone notice? No. Like, and then I'll bring up my Instagram and be like, see this post, they're the same.
Yeah.
And people be like,
Exactly.
oh, wow.
One's in Word and one is speaking.
Yeah. Yeah. Maybe change the hook a little bit.
Yeah.
Barely.
Yeah.
I was actually doing blog, reel, swipe.
Yep.
The same. That was my 3 posts for the week on one topic.
Yeah.
So whatever you're willing and able to commit to for the week, set that. Also identify, like, it was interesting yesterday. I got the guys to, we haven't done this in a workshop before, say what type of post they were going to be. Usually we just do the hooks. So first I was like, create your schedule. What are you posting? How many reels are you committing to? Still image, carousel, whatever. What's it actually going to be? And people were so vague, man. It's like, oh, it should be reels. I'll do reels and carousels. It's just like, when you get to Monday, so much friction, decision making that I need to do to, should this be? Maybe this one works better. It's like, nah.
Yeah.
It's this.
Yeah, go back a couple of steps and be more convicting.
Yeah. Yeah. So if you're going to do reel carousel for your 4 posts, how long do you reckon that takes? How long would it take you to make 2 reels, 2 carousels if they're same topic?
The reels would take probably 40 minutes each by the time you record it, edit it.
That's spoken?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, 40 minutes each. That's like spoken, like filmed, spoken, edited, thumbnail, everything, most of the time. And then you could probably halve that time for the slides, for the carousel, because template's already there.
Yeah.
Because the branding kit's done. Mm-hmm. So then you just, template, same.
Yeah.
Same. And leaning on ChatGPT about because if you've spoken it, you know exactly what the key points are. So then you can take those key points and make them into swipes. Yeah. And then you just take the swipe over to Canva and it's done. So it's like,
or if you're an overtalker, you do it the other way.
Yeah, absolutely.
Make your carousel the key points of your reel.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, either or, to be fair. Yeah. I've been using a transcribing AI. And then I'm like, take the transcribing and then I summarize it. Yep. And then I can take that summary and then...
Yeah, that's cool. I like that.
So you can go either way.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I like the organic conversation first.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like I feel I'm best like that rather than
and then the language
I can only talk about this stuff. Like if it's brief for me, I feel like I just got to get it out and just blurt out like some brief shit and I'm not as creative. Yeah. But I haven't done a reel in a while because I've just been busy pumping results out. Yeah. Oof. It's like I'm riding the wave at the moment. But I'll go back. I've already got like the next campaign, and there will be. Yeah. I also, I don't know about you. I just get this like itch to start making value-based content when I haven't for a bit.
Yeah, I'm in it now.
Yeah. I want to, but I just don't have the. When am I gonna?
Yeah. I'm so. I don't know if it's because of comps or just in general. I'm so excited about powerlifting right now. Well, not even powerlifting, just like lifting weights. Yeah. Barbells. Not even barbells, just lifting. Yep. It's like I'm just really good at those, so it's exciting to talk about.
Yeah, man, 100%. It's always great to talk about your job when you love it. Yeah. I think,
Yeah, it's
people want to see the passion, I reckon. Yeah. Like you can just tell the ones that have just gotten a system but aren't in it. Yeah. You can tell people who've worked out Instagram and people who love their job.
Yeah. That's a great analogy.
Yeah. And I want to be the person who loves his job because I still love my job, man. Like I know there's people that want to get their business to a level where they can step back and just maybe pursue other things. And that's fine for them. I fucking love coaching people, man. Yeah. I fucking love it so much. Yep. So I just want that to come out.
Yeah. Yeah, it's sick.
Yeah.
Cool. So you got a lead magnet that is a client resource repurposed to give away. You've selected what your posts are going to be for the week. Yep. Now all you have to do is take the first topic, that's week 1, second topic, week 2. For an organic campaign, in our experience, 8 weeks.
8 weeks is good.
4 weeks for paid. We're actually running the Learn one for 6 and splitting it. Yeah. So we're doing the first 3 unpaid, second 3 paid. You guys are probably seeing the ads right now. Fucking buy the sales presentation. And that seems to be working pretty well because it got built a bit of exposure and then pushed it. Mm-hmm. It's like, these guys have been talking about sales for a bit. Now there's a product. Sick. Yeah. So we'll test that moving forward with the next ones as well.
I think 8 weeks is good organically because it gives you time to like fulfill the needs of that campaign, and then also time to just like start that process of what's next. Where like if you do 4 weeks, then you're like, oh fuck, I got to get another campaign ready, and you still got to fulfill.
Always making one.
And you've got to fulfill the demands of the current campaign.
Yeah.
The posting schedule, the CTAs and the story. Like, that's where the overwhelm comes from, I think.
Yeah. Because we were having like 2 to 4 dead weeks usually.
Yeah.
Where it's just like, get something out, and then we'll launch the next campaign.
Correct. Yeah. Where if you go for a longer campaign, it gives you a little bit more time to think about what you're going to do next, actually make something of higher quality.
Yeah.
And then there's nothing wrong with having like a brief period where you're not giving away anything. I think that's a perfect time just to kind of push if you do need coaching, if you do need clients, like really being dialed in on just like, hey, like I've got spots and I'm the person for you. Like, let's do this.
Yeah.
You know, and then then you can have that's like the bridge, and then move into the next campaign, which is high value free shit.
Yeah. Couple of hours, I would say, to make all of that content. I would suggest you set a day and you make it beforehand. With the learn one, it's hard because we're a team. Obviously, it makes it a little bit easier.
Yeah, agreed. And we have like the gym and like we got a lot of stuff.
Yeah. It's just more just like I was pretty cooked. Like I said to the guys, like I made 16 reels and whatever swipes in a day, and one of the guys was just like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah.
Because I scripted them all, wrote every single one out. Oh, and the 6 YouTube videos as well.
Yeah.
If you're not on our YouTube channel, you're sleeping right now.
Yeah, there's a ton of value going on there.
Putting out sales videos every week on top of the podcast,
STC Learn,
on top
YouTube,
of the clips.
At STC Learn.
Get on, subscribe, you dogs.
Yeah. Free value.
So I was like, fuck. And I'm looking at the squat stuff now. All day yesterday, I was trying to find an AI software that could depth change.
Yeah. Editing the videos is...
Yeah, so I was just like...
It's just...
I'm going to do all the work. Jace, you edit them. Thanks.
Yeah, we'll see about that.
For the learn one, because you get paid on that too.
I thought you were saying the squat. I was like,
no, I wouldn't do that to you. I was going to get a quote off Tam, but I'm too scared to ask him.
If you keep asking him to do other shit, you can't. If we can find another editor, that'd be great.
Yeah.
So I would lean in on that too.
Yeah.
So, and like his workload's only going up as well. So
yeah,
we could probably get someone on part time.
If there's anyone out there,
if
your test run is the
casual work with the option. Like,
what is it? 2, 4. I think I got 70 reels. That's your.
That's a good litmus test.
That's your interview.
Yeah, it's your orientation.
You're not getting paid for them.
It's an internship.
You do all 70 for free. If we like them, then we'll pay you.
STC media internship, right? Internship is the best way to talk to say
get people to do heaps of
free
shit
work,
for nothing.
Free work.
But reach out if you want to edit my videos.
Remember, it's for your future.
Yeah. I think there's like 8. Oh fuck! There's probably 10 YouTube videos per guide too. So there's 30 of those.
If we did, in all seriousness, if we had another person, we would lean into everything way more.
For sure.
So it might be worth it.
Yeah.
So like in all seriousness,
apply.
You want to work for free?
Apply.
We're you guys.
Fuck.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah. You know when I don't know if you've ever dealt with like international editors. They send you like 5 seconds of a reel. I'm like, bro, show me the whole thing. I'm not going to use it. Just show me the whole thing.
Yeah. It's like,
show me you're good. It's
like me sending you one workout of a program. It's like,
yeah, I had a girl ask me to see one of my programs the other week. No surprise, she didn't sign up. I'm like, I can't. It's not for you.
Yeah, yeah,
yeah. Anyway,
that's strange.
So, yeah, editing takes a little bit of time. Bulk creating like that can be overwhelming. So, yeah, like we said, that one was 6 YouTube videos, 16 reels, and 6 swipe posts. Written, scripted, filmed, edited, captioned, uploaded. We chose to... The reason I scripted it was because I can then use the script as the caption.
Yeah.
Because it plays into the SEO.
Yeah.
If I put what I actually said in the video in
the
caption...
Yeah, it's got to be...
Gonna, personal trainer, sales, blah, blah, blah. Like, it all...
gets out a bit more.
Kind of works. But But that means you can't just turn the camera on and free record.
Yeah,
Which means
it's got to be methodical.
writing them took me 3-4
Consistent,
hours.
yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah, but the next time you do it, it won't take that long.
no, I think it will. To be honest,
Yeah,
I think that's just how long it takes to.
Well, a day's worth of work to
4 hours for 6 weeks of content.
Yes, fuck me. If you do it every week, it'll take way more than that.
Yeah. So that's the challenge, right? It's like looking at that. So for this campaign that we're talking about, I also did the sales page copy,
Yeah,
the welcome email copy, the call to action emails, the post opt-in emails,
it doesn't factor in the editing time either.
the
Spent me-
YouTube, and all the editing.
Yeah, I spent a couple of hours doing that.
Yeah.
And the thumbnails and shit. Do you like my thumbnail?
They're fucking good.
Thank you.
I'm
I
a
just
big
copied.
fan.
I just copied 10.
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
they look good. And I
Thanks.
like the different text.
Yeah.
They show up now on the, like scrolling through the Instagram, you can see
Yeah, they're
what's
slightly
not
different.
Tam.
Yeah.
I like it.
Thank you.
Because like that's not a podcast one.
That's all the validation
Yeah.
I needed.
I'm thinking, Tam's not in here, but I reckon our behind the scenes ones.
Yeah.
So we should have a podcast reel cover,
Yeah, and then the BTS should be different.
a value reel cover, and
Yeah.
then a behind the scenes reel cover.
I like that.
Yeah. Just so when you land on the page, you're like, oh, there's different shit.
Yeah, it's not all the same. I like that.
Yeah.
I like that.
I just thought of it just now.
Sometimes this podcast is for us as much as it is for you guys.
This black magic. It's really working for me right
yeah.
now. Cool. So yeah, your choice is bulk create,
Yeah, or
I used to do every Monday.
yeah,
Monday
I
was
did that
content
too.
day, usually 2 hours. Most of the blogs I had, fortunately, come from other content.
Yeah.
And then I just have to play with ChatGPT for long enough to get it somewhere that
It's usable.
basically I would take old content that I wrote that was too complex, put it in there, rewrite this. I had a couple that I trialed. I sent the new one. Now I sent the old one. Like, which one's better? They're like, the first one. I would never have read the second one. Like, I'll just go fuck myself.
Yeah.
Did that for like 4 years, but sweet. But like you say all the time, it's hard because I couldn't write the short one without the big one.
It's necessary. That's why you just lean into the thing you're going to, like, whatever the fuck it is, doing something. Just do it, you'll get better.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they, like, all those articles we wrote, we're so better at communicating and so much better at understanding the things that we do day to day as coaches because we did that.
Correct.
So even if no one reads it, it's like, write the guide, write the book, write your method from start to finish, write 12 months of programming for your ideal client.
Yeah.
Yeah, it takes time. Yeah, it might not pay off instantly, but it will pay off somewhere else down the line.
Yeah, even just in confidence.
Absolutely.
If
Everything.
nothing else.
Yeah. Decision making, confidence.
If your confidence is high, your
Yeah.
sales is better, your retention's better, your results are better.
Yeah.
Like, fuck, just that.
Can't
alone.
put that kind of deliberate work in and it just not serve you at some point. So if
Yeah.
you are in it for the long haul and you do want to be the best, like that's how everybody's most people have laid their paths that way.
Yeah.
Yeah, they've written a manual, they've written whatever. I've written so much stuff no one will ever see.
Yeah.
You go on my Google Drive, there's so much stuff that just people haven't seen.
Yep.
And it's like, partly my personality of starting something and then just walking away from it when it's 75% finished and then moving on to something else.
Yeah.
But it's like that I know all of those things. There's something of value that I bring today
Because
I did it.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah.
Just
once
go
a
learn to
week.
take action.
Just the only thing I would say is don't do it every day.
No, not at all.
Yeah.
Yeah, try and find a part of the week where you're at your best for that particular task and then just go in and that.
Yeah. Yep.
Where you're at that zone of genius.
Yep. Mine's just for the learn ones because we're talking about that campaign.
Yeah.
Monday,
Yep.
open them all up, download cover photo, download reel,
Yep.
copy paste the script,
Yep.
edit the script to sound like a caption, send that all to myself on WhatsApp, download, save, copy, paste, draft. I do that for all three, done.
Yeah.
Takes me 15 minutes
I like it.
to have those 3 posts done.
Sounds great.
I wish we could do that I wish it was easier. I wish you could automate CTAs.
Yeah.
It's the one thing I forget to do all the time.
Yep.
It's just remind people to buy the thing.
Yeah.
So the purpose of all of this, you made a lead magnet that was good. You made content that tied into the lead magnet. Each week was aligned with the topic. You get to week 5, you go back to week 1, go through it. After 8 weeks, the casual viewer that sees 1 or 2 of your 4 posts a week is even there starting to get to the impression now that if I wanted to get, what have we got now, the fat loss cheat sheet?
Yes.
If I wanted to lose body fat and get in shape for summer, STC is a group of people that could do that.
Agreed.
We've laid in our before and afters go out once a week. A couple of other collab posts with the other trainers go out once a week.
Training content.
It's like that's the spot.
Yeah.
That's all you're trying to do.
Yep.
We had, like one of them yesterday was like a free 7-day strength program. Leverage that for the next 8 weeks to be like, if I want a introductory level strength program for someone who's just figuring out the barbell and still getting rid of the squat pad and all that kind of shit, you're the person.
Yes.
You're the coach I want to work with.
Yeah, agreed.
That's what it all is.
Mm-hmm.
And then all of that, in my opinion, I know you're in a position at the moment that you don't need to do this. Most trainers that I engage with, and I would say even for myself at different times, only get traction if they speak to people.
Yeah.
So all of that is great, but still don't expect people to just be like, hey, personal trainer from the internet, can you coach me?
Yeah. Yeah. It doesn't work like that.
Like you said, most of yours now is coming from social proof, from referrals, from I know this guy, I know whatever. If you don't have that happening,
Yeah.
you got to be in the DMs.
Yeah, absolutely.
And it's not sending fucking 80 cold DMs to the requests bank.
Yeah.
It's someone engages with you, you respond.
Yeah.
And then you've got this library of evidence that you're good at your job. You interact with them, you be a real person. You start to get clients.
Yep. Agreed.
What do you reckon? Useful?
Very.
I felt good about it.
My bladder's going to explode, so...
For once, you need to pee.
Bad.
That's why you've been quiet for 10 minutes. It's like I can't hear what you're saying.
I'm going to wet myself.
All right, you can go. I'll allow it. All right, so that's another episode of Beyond the Gym Floor done. Don't forget, please subscribe, please like. More shares to the Instagram too. We want to see this up in the stories a little bit more. So please hit the little share button on Spotify and put it up on your story. Give us a tag. We'd love to give you a shout out. The custom sales presentation available now on the website if you go check it out. So essentially, we build your sales presentation for you with your brand, your text, your offers, the value that you come with, everything. So you can make your sales presentations less shit. Remove that awkwardness, remove the discomfort, give people a visual, something visual to interact with when you are presenting to them. Just make the whole process much more seamless. You also get an hour with me as a freebie add-on for that, where we can just review your entire sales process. Make sure you're getting it all right, so when you get to the presentation, it works. Just head to the website for that for all the information. If you want all of that and the rest, like the campaigns and the social media and the business systems, the hard skills, the programming, the resources, everything, Standout PT is where you need to be instead. Positions for that are open right now. Again, just go to the website, look at Standout PT. It's got all the details there. If you just put your digits in, I'll contact you. We'll have a free call. I'll give you heaps of value. If you want to sign up, you'll sign up. If you don't, you won't. And we can go from there. All right? We will see you next week. Thanks always for the followers are growing, so we appreciate everyone hitting that button and sharing it out to their friends and stuff. So cheers. We'll see you next week.